All right, everybody, welcome back for another deep dive. Today we're tackling the big question.
Yeah.
Will crypto make you rich?
Mm.
We're going off of this video that we both watched called Will Crypto Make You Rich?
Right.
And I think we all see these crazy stories like,
Yeah.
people becoming millionaires overnight. You see all these like Lambos and stuff.
hmm
But is that really the reality, or is that just like
I
a
don't.
facade,
Right.
a shiny facade?
It's a very seductive narrative, right? It pulls you in.
Yeah.
But the reality is much more complex than that.
Right.
And that the crypto market is volatile, to say the least.
It is. And that's actually a perfect
Yeah.
segue into one of the main points from the video,
Yeah.
which is this idea of market volatility.
Right.
So for someone who's like, okay, I'm hearing all this, I'm seeing the Lambos,
Yeah.
but what does market volatility actually mean for me if I want to put my money in this?
So imagine you're trying to predict the weather,
Okay.
not just for tomorrow, but like minute by minute for the next hour.
Okay.
That's kind of what market volatility in crypto is like. It's super unpredictable. It can swing wildly up or down
Yeah.
based on the smallest things.
Like what?
Like a tweet
Oh, really?
from Elon Musk,
Wow.
or some regulatory announcement
Yeah.
in some country halfway across the world.
So it really can be anything.
Yeah, it can be anything, and that's what makes it so risky.
So then how do we even approach this? Like the video talks about these smart investing strategies.
Yeah.
What are some things that people can actually do?
Well, first off, you have to get rid of the FOMO.
The FOMO?
Yeah, the fear of missing out.
Right.
Just because, like, you hear your neighbor's getting rich
Right.
doesn't mean you should jump in blindly.
Yeah.
You really have to understand what you're investing in.
So, like, how do you do that?
Well, you got to do your research.
Okay.
You got to understand the project. You got to look at their white paper.
The white paper, what is that?
It's basically a document that outlines their goals, their technology, like the blueprint for the whole thing.
Got it.
And then look beyond the hype. See if it actually has real potential.
Okay, so do your research and see if it actually has potential.
Yeah, don't just buy into the hype.
The white paper, that's a really good tip, I feel like.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't even know about that.
No.
The video also talks about diversification.
Yes.
Is that just spreading your money across different coins, or is it more than that?
It's more than that. It's about
What?
spreading your risk strategically.
Okay.
Think of it like building a house.
Okay.
You wouldn't use just bricks for the foundation, right?
Right. Yeah.
You got to use different materials for stability.
Makes sense.
And it's the same with your crypto portfolio.
Okay.
You got to look at different sectors, like different parts of the
Yeah.
ecosystem. So you have
Yeah.
your blue chip coins like Bitcoin and Ethereum.
Right.
But then there's also things like DeFi, decentralized finance, which is basically new ways to like lend and borrow money.
Interesting.
And then there are NFTs.
NFTs, we hear that one a lot.
Yeah, those are changing the art world and collectibles.
Huh. So it's like diversifying by industry almost.
Yeah, you could say that.
Okay, cool.
And that can help you mitigate your risk
Got it.
and also get you exposed to different growth opportunities.
Yeah, that makes sense. And I think we should do a whole other deep dive on DeFi and NFTs.
We definitely should.
But I want to get back to this idea of, will crypto make you rich?
Right.
The video had some pretty wild success stories in it.
It did.
Did any stand out to you?
Yeah, there was that classic one about the programmer who bought
Yeah.
2 pizzas with 10,000 Bitcoins back
Yeah.
in like 2010.
I remember that one.
Those pizzas would be worth hundreds of millions of dollars today.
Wow.
It just goes to show you the potential of getting in early.
I know. I hear that story and I'm like, man,
Yeah.
I should have bought Bitcoin back then, but...
Hindsight's 2020.
Exactly. But I'm sure there's also some stories on the other side of that too, right?
Yeah.
Where it didn't go so well.
Absolutely. Like there was this recent case where someone
Oh
bet their entire life savings on a meme coin
no.
based on a whim, and then they lost it all when the hype died down.
Ouch.
So it's a good reminder that there's potential for huge gains,
Yeah.
but also the risk of losing everything.
So don't get caught up in the hype.
Exactly. And don't let your emotions make your decisions for you.
So then is crypto just like a gamble, or is it an actual long-term investment?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it?
It is. It is.
I think right now it's definitely still speculative.
Yeah.
There's a lot of hype driving the market, but underneath that, there's this huge technological revolution happening with blockchain.
So it's like the early internet,
Exactly.
where people were skeptical,
Yeah.
but the people who saw the potential,
Exactly.
they got rewarded for it.
It could be the same with blockchain.
So blockchain is the thing to watch.
Yeah. It has the potential to transform everything.
Like what?
Like way beyond finance.
Yeah.
Like supply chains, healthcare, even how we vote.
So don't just look at the coins themselves, look at the tech.
Exactly. The tech is the foundation.
Okay, so as we wrap up here, it seems like crypto is more than just getting rich quick.
Right.
It's an entire ecosystem.
It is.
There's innovation and some speculation.
Yeah.
But the underlying technology is the thing that's really going to change the world.
And for you listening out there, I encourage you to think about how blockchain could disrupt your own industry.
That's a good point.
Because even if you don't invest in crypto, understanding blockchain is important for everyone.
Yeah, it's not just about the money. It's about the future and how it's all changing.
Exactly.
Awesome. Well, thanks for joining us for another deep dive.
Thanks for having me.
Until next time, keep exploring.